today's goal is to go from...
Start over.
Oh, were you like narking your nose? Like
I was doing this. Like... Hotel Coco gets any better than this. You got the business over here, you got the lake over here, then you come out the front of the building and you've just got blam! Big old mountain, some cows. I think this is pretty darn good. We've had our breakfast, we're ready to go and see if we can play some golf. Is it called golf?
Park golf.
Park golf, there we go. We're back at the golf, at the park golf. It's a morning round. I feel like we need like 3 older dudes to just kind of hang around and like just feel like we're part of the crowd.
I'm kind of old. Do I count?
Yeah, but I need 3 more of you.
Are you 4 total old dudes?
4 total old dudes, and then I'll feel like we qualify.
Check and see if the money box is inside, like just to see how this works. Oh, yeah, that looks like the money box. Okay, cool.
And we've got some crackets. Those are definitely crackets.
And those are the balls.
And the balls. You can choose which ball you like.
This is like...
And all the supplies.
Dude, Pegzels. We got tons of Pegzels.
Ah, Pegzels.
All right, we are set.
I gotta make one of these. It smells good in there. All right, I'm putting the money in. Now, get your cracket. Cracket of choice.
Where's the longest?
Do you need to like have it be appropriate height?
I don't know.
Particular cracket. Tallest one. Hard to tell. Just use this one. It looks tall.
Are they the same length? I think they're probably all the same height. They're all too small.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, what about the balls?
Oh, this one looks kind of like a Berto egg.
There you go.
I'm into it.
Okay, we've got this. Now we need our peg saw.
This is so well set up. This is great.
Right,
I think we're supposed to be writing our name on a document to tell them we're here.
Got a par 3 here. Par 3. I lost my ball.
This is a disaster, Katie. There are systems in place. There are systems in place. You can put your clubber thing here. Here we go.
It's a cracket.
There we go. Look at this. We got systems, and then there's a...
Oh, check it out. Look. Wall.
Oh, I found it. I thought, what is this for the balls?
No, that's so that you can look... What?
That looks perfect for the balls.
Light nicely. Alright. Let me put this in the bucket. And I went natural on the Kraken.
Okay. And then I guess you just put the little, we don't know what we're doing, by the way. Like if anybody is curious, I think it's pretty obvious.
Gotta get past that tree. I'm gonna aim directly for the tree, and that's probably what's gonna sink it for me.
Okay, hold on. Maybe I should be like, don't swing. I don't want to get whacketed with the cracketed. All right.
Gotta pee.
I think we're good.
You just gotta hoof it.
I don't know how hard you should hit that ball. Be careful.
I gotta get it all the way.
Did a little more over here, I think.
Just a roller. All right. Nope. I see you are not a golfer. We're gonna be here for a while.
It's in the hips, dude.
Oh, it's all okay. It's in the hips. No, it's not in the hips, Eric.
I was worried she was gonna hit me, but she can't even hit the ball.
You need to like fast forward this.
This is going all in. Does that count as one?
No. It doesn't count unless it goes past the line. Did it go past?
It did.
Off the platform.
Okay, hey.
Yes.
That went okay.
All right, I feel good about that. Yeah, let's see if you got anything, chump.
The thing you gotta do is you gotta take a couple of like practice strokes. You know what I mean? Like really give it a smack. Like how far, can I knock this thing? Like I feel a little bit concerning that I'm gonna hit it too hard, to be honest with you, but like you didn't really hit it that hard and went pretty far. And I think I'm doing this right, like you like cross the fingers or something. Do you know about this action? Like for like real golfing? All right. You gotta like keep your eye on the ball. That might have been what you were doing wrong. And you gotta get the hips loose. And I think you put like off one foot like this, or is it off this? I think it's off the front foot. I think this is how you do this. She's gonna tree.
I didn't even move the camera.
All right, so I think I get to go next.
Like a gazelle.
We're doing this right, like mine didn't go as far, so I have to hit it first, right? Like is that the order you do this in?
Yeah, that's how you golf.
Park golf rules. Well, I don't know about park golf. Maybe it's got different intricacies.
The loser goes first.
Is that why you went first?
Jaw dropped. Don't touch my ball.
I think that was okay. I did a good job. It's like kind of past the flag a little, but I think it's all right.
Eric, watch a novice.
Be careful with the muscles.
I think it says FAP on it.
FAP? Yours?
Yeah, FAP it.
Your posture is all terrible. What is this?
Look, I'm the best.
Straighten up. Hips.
I got it closer.
Whose turn is it though? Who's closer to the thing?
We're closer.
Okay. How many hits was that? Are we even paying attention?
We both have 2. Yeah, son?
I think I got this. Got a downhill thing. And like, it's like, what is it? It's like a Mario Golf or something where the pixels, like the squares are on there and you gotta rotate the squares so you can get the thing. Like you aim with your feet, like they make a line, and that's like what goes to the hole. Balls! Balls! It's my turn again. I don't think I lined up my feet right. So that was what, 1, 2, that was 3?
Yeah.
What is this, a par what?
You're about to go past it.
Oh! It's like this.
I'm totally gonna knock yours in. Boom! Yeah. That was a 4. Let me write it down on my sheet.
I got 5.
Ooh. I'm winning. That'll be short-lived.
Katie's in the restroom, so I'm going to do a little bit of research here. Looks like hole 2 is 37 meters in the par 4. So we're going to be going out this direction. And the flagpole is there, like down over here. So I think you have to go around the tree. I don't think you're allowed to just like chunk it off straight off over there. Because there's these, I think these are the out of bounds poles. down here. So I think you need to come down like this and then actually go around the tree. So I guess this is impossible for the hole-in-one, which is really what my aim was now that I've gotten pretty good at this game. To make up for my height, is it okay if I stand like this?
Yes, that's a genius idea.
Is that okay? Mm-hmm. It's like, like it's just, this thing is like, let's put it this way. Like, this is my knee. This is like about the boys, you know what I mean? Like it's pretty low. That was fairly good. It kind of went into the next course a little bit, but did you see the hook? Whoa, it almost went into the number 4 flag. Dang, that could have been a hole-in-one on a different course. You feel like you're winning, but how many times did you swing that club before you hit the ball the first time? Like, am I winning really?
You know, I don't think we need to have that footage, like I said. Now, if you're over in 4 land, does that mean you go first? We're
gonna need a tape measure.
Hook it! Hook it, yeah, hook it. Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good. You got a good line here. Get straight down. You got one shot. You're gonna be in that hole.
Are you gonna go now?
Yeah.
Hit it into the 4. Hit it into the 4!
The tricky thing here is I really just don't know how much oomph to give a thing. But look at this, I'm looking good. Like my Birdo egg is like right lined up. I got this, that's one shot. Unless you screwed up with your hit. You're gonna mess up my game, right?
Probably.
Is that your strategy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was...
Chill out, man.
That was pretty good.
Whap.
Do like a... Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a
Maybe we should get the GoPro and like put it on the club. All right, let's see what this looks like here. This is going to be a sacrifice of my good score, though.
Sweet shot.
Are we gonna count that as that one? Like, even though I was doing fancy stuff? Can I get a half, maybe? It's so damn close. I'm looking forward to that kajunk sound.
I hope I get the kajunk sound. They don't roll as much as I want them to.
It's hard to, I mean, the ground is like, it's not like a green, you know? Ooh.
Yeah.
There's the kajunk sound.
That's 4.
What is this for me?
4.5.
4.5.
Right to the street.
Did you film that?
Not all of it, no.
That's good. A little too much gusto.
Too much gusto. Rein it in.
This was a par 3, right?
Yes.
Not on par 3. I'm on stroke 3?
No, this is 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shit, I got this.
Wow. Now that's a birdie.
Oh, is that a birdie?
I think so.
Oh, shit,
One
yeah.
under. Yes. Par.
How many was that for you?
3.
How many was that for me? How many did I do it in?
Birdie.
You want to check that score now? What's up?
Still half a point away because of your artistry.
We got a par 4 here, but it's just a straight shot. So I think I just got to give it the beans and make sure it's straight, and then we're good to go. It's on the hips, baby. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think I'm under par on this. I think we can put that in the bank.
Oh man. Oh. It sounds like it's breaking the world apart.
Let me
But it really only made it to that tree.
take it a couple steps here.
Yeah.
Did you hit the tree at least?
I don't know. And we don't have footage. We'll never know.
There she is.
Yep.
Why'd you pick this ball?
Because it was kind of tie-dye-esque and it looked cooler than some of the other balls that were in there.
I don't think I should stand where I'm standing. I feel like I'm standing on the wrong side of a pony or something.
I think I'm hitting it on the top.
Yeah, I think you're right. Is anybody noticing that the sakura is in bloom here and how awesome this looks? Like just how perfectly beautiful the day is.
It also smells really good.
It does. It smells really nice. And then that mountain that has been looming us around us for the last couple days.
Smell just me.
Oh yeah, that's a bad smell.
What the fuck is that?
That's a bad smell.
Did the dump truck go by?
It smells like trash, yeah. I don't know.
Oh, fuck. I was having a great time until that cheesy garbage smell came. God.
But anyway, and then like see the,
Damn.
can you see the mountain? The mountain is like up in the nya. This is like the weather is perfect. I don't know why you're wearing a coat. It's beautiful out here.
I feel very snuggly right now.
Oh, okay.
I have on 2 coats. All right. Push into the ground here. A little bit better.
That was a nice shot.
So that I've done 3 shots, haven't even made it to your 1.
I know, it's grim. It's grim.
Yeah. I knew I was going to be over when I saw that it was uphill.
Okay, so are we allowed to move the stick off of the course?
What stick?
There's a stick. I'm gonna move the stick. Yeah. Jesus.
That was my best shot. You just need the inspiration to hurt someone and you'll be fine.
Is it bogey?
Yeah, I think a bogey is... Man, if my dad sees this, he's gonna be like, he made you watch golf for like 6 years at home and you don't know the proper terminology?
My club says Mac Burn. It didn't go in the hole, but it hit Katie's ball. It split them like a game of pool. So it basically put both of our balls essentially at the same distance away from the hole.
You're way farther away from the hole.
You think?
Yeah.
So that was a bad strategy of me to aim for your ball?
Well, you were not aiming for my ball. Okay.
Oh, I have another chance to hit your ball.
I'm just blocking you from making the hole.
I'll have to hook it around. No big deal.
Yeah, definitely hook it.
This is legitimately hard. Like, it's like directly in line.
I would say you have sufficiently hooked it.
You got this thing.
I can't jump it. I need a wedge or something.
You gotta hook it. I don't know if you were allowed to hit my ball. You straight up hit my ball. I think maybe we're supposed to...
Only benefited you.
We're supposed to pick it up or something and then put a quarter down. I have a quarter. We're in Japan. I think it's your turn again.
Yeah.
How many times have you hit this course?
1, 2, I got 3 to get up to just behind you, then 4 to get past, 5 to get close, 6 to get, this is 7.
Well, you hit my ball too, so do you get an extra stroke for that too? Like,
It's a definite another half. So 7.5, that puts me at 18.5. What'd you get? 1, 2, 3, 4.
that's par, right?
That's par.
That's right, baby. So he's pulling ahead.
Yeah, way ahead. You got 15.5. Got 18.5. It was uphill.
We're moving up to the 5th hole here. We gotta pass the shed where they keep their tools. There was a dude here and he was like maintaining the course a few minutes ago. This is a lot more open. There's not as many trees. This ambiance is not quite as good. I really like being inside of like the forested area. This seems like it's like where it's getting real though. And it's look at how uphill this is.
Yeah.
Sweetheart, you're in some serious trouble.
I'll just take a 7.
That was really good. Right up the middle.
This is a daffodil. No, that's a dandelion. That's not what I was talking about the other day. Oh, it doesn't have anything to do with what we're doing here, but this is a dandelion.
I think it went way over the hill and then went down the other side. I think I might be in trouble. Katie has now hit the ball 2 times and she's in a pretty good position here. But if you can see, like this kind of pops up a little bit. So this is on a hill. And unfortunately, mine is over here in the rough.
That's a nasty,
I got a problem.
nasty area to get caught in.
How many are you up to here?
4. Told ya, it's gonna be a 7. Should I get down in the rough?
I think it's okay. I'm a little concerned that I'm gonna give it too many beans to get out of the rough, and it's gonna end up going all the way back down the hill. So I wonder if I can get under it and just like pop it up. Is that possible with this?
No.
It's not?
Nah, I was trying to pop it over,
Okay. So I gotta be careful, but not too careful. I'm still in the rough.
in that rough.
Oh, that was brutal. That's only my 2nd hit though. Three. I think you're further away now, my dude. Want me to just finish it off?
Yeah.
You're like Happy Gilmore, man.
He can't putt.
Par. I know, that's why. Neither can I, really.
6.
This isn't looking good.
No.
You have to practice, my dude.
Yeah, I definitely got to practice, so we're going to need to make frequent trips to the park golf course in Toyako. So that was 6. You were 4. That put you at 19.5. And me at 24.5.
Can you tell what par is at this point, or do you have to add it all up?
Like overall is 33.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm on course, man.
the next 3 holes are 4s. So try and make up some ground here.
We made it to hole 8, I think. Is that where we're at?
Yeah, we're at hole 8.
Yeah. And this is the first time I think we've had to go downhill. And it's kind of a dramatic downhill.
I got no control.
You're really good at shitting it in a straight line.
Did you just say shitting it?
Yeah, you're shitting it in a straight line. Let's get a view like back here. Feeling confident I'm not going to get hit with a rogue club.
Now that I've had 7 holes of not killing you with my club. Just take it to 9.
It's actually
to 9.
kind of parallel with the pole. Your power was pretty good. The aim just kind of went a little askew.
We're going downhill, it's all good. Uphill,
I'm a little worried here. I'm a powerful hitter is the thing. I underbaked it and I'm in the rough. Oh, now I gotta deal with like all these, my hips are all askew. That was alright. I was a little worried you were gonna catch up.
Oh man, but I want to catch up.
There's this hump here I'm concerned about. It's gonna throw me off a little bit. And I gotta make my Mario grid like. Eye on the ball. Way too hard. Not in the woods now. You got this, dude.
No.
So if I get this, it's par, right?
Yes.
Ah, yeah! Saved it. Sweet. Oh man, I don't think you can come back at this point. You're gonna have to get a hole in one on the next one.
I think I have to just forgo the last one, get a 0 on it, and then I'm the best. Yeah, so that was 1, 2, 3. This one's for all the balls.
This is a par 3. This is the last hole we'll be playing today. Hole number 9. Everybody, please be quiet. Steve Perry.
Perry's mom.
Heard your mom's going out with Squeak. Straight as an arrow, man. That was a really good hit. I think you might have a par. You might get par.
Me? You know me.
I feel like that if we could combine our powers, we could get par almost every time.
But we're competing.
Yeah, but I mean, like if like I had the straight shot and you had the like control of power, then we'd be almost hitting par every time, which is kind of what we're doing now. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it'd be a little better. I'm just trying to be teamwork. In the rough again. It's only like a little bit in the rough. It's not too bad. This is a par 3 though, right? Yeah. I'm definitely not birdieing this. It's acceptable. Kate is over here in the woods. Straight as an arrow.
I mean, honestly, that close.
Just finish it up. You're good. You're gonna get par though. Nice. This is for all the Birdo eggs. This is a little complicated. It's a little like, I think I gotta compensate a little for the.
Might have to compensate for all that suck.
Compensated.
Yep.
That was 4 though, right?
Yeah, that was 4.
So it was 1 over par. Mm-hmm. Let's get the abacus out and see how hard I trumped you.
Am I the abacus?
Yeah. Which really makes you the winner.
So it's 34.5 for you and 40.5 for me. I'm pretty sure higher is better.
Oh, is that how this works? I think you might.
That is
I don't know the
joke
rules.
that everybody who loses golf says.
What was the score again? Can you say it again?
34.5 for you, 40.5 for me.
That's a pretty significant beating.
Yes, I got 7 on one of them.
But wasn't the real adventure like the time you had along the way? or something.
Yeah, mainly the times where I was cheering and not the times where I was re-putting. That was shitty.
What are you trying to do? Today's goal was
To play park golf.
No. Today's goal is to go from Toyako to Hakodate, and it's about a 3-ish hour drive if you just like get on the road and push the hog. But we are gonna do some stuff like along the way. We don't have to drop the hog off until 7 p.m. where we will be abandoning the hog at the rental place.
Did you change the name of the car to the hog?
No, it's just like, you know, it's like a...
Is it like a business hog? Is it in like a suit?
No, it's like a pet name. Like if I called you the hog, like it would be the same, like kind of like cute, nice thing. No?
The hog.
The hog. Okay, and I don't know what we're gonna do next. I really don't know. So there's a few things that our friend Mark has mentioned that he used to live up in this area, and he said you could check out this and check out that. I'm not sure if we'll hit any of those things, but that's basically what I used to book this whole trip, like to plan the whole trip, like little things he had mentioned. So
this is the Mark route.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take a look at my list and see what we've got going on. There's a nice coastal drive, there's a big lake, and then return the car. There really isn't a tremendous amount on the list for today.
So I feel like we won't be rushing for time to drop the car off.
No,
but then again, there's us.
That's why, well, yeah. What time is it?
We'll be rushing.
It's 10:12. We've already done a half a round of park golf.
Yeah.
Like we've gotten a lot done for the day. We're good. We've come all of a few minutes down towards the coast. Like the ocean is just over to our right a little bit here. And it's gotten cloudy or hazy or smoky. We can't tell, but we haven't come far, just down the mountain a little bit. I guess maybe it's just from the ocean? Because it doesn't, I don't think it smells weird, does it? You smell anything?
It smells weird.
Does it smell weird?
Not in the cloud.
Yeah, it smells smoky or something. I don't know. It's weird. It's messing with me. We've come just a few minutes from where we were up with Toyako, with the volcanoes and the lake and all that stuff. And this is actually kind of an ancient valley from an eruption of Mount Usu, which is the volcano that erupted in the 70s that caused a bunch of the damage in the Toyako area. And the remnants of this are seen with these big rocks here. This stuff is like old deposits from an eruption 7,000 years ago that caused a landslide that came down this way and went just a little bit further out into the ocean. But there's these rocks here, and there's like a map over here that shows like all these red spots everywhere where all these different rocks have been deposited. You can see like over there's like really big rocks, and that's from the eruption. It's like leftover bits, and we're in this valley that apparently is kind of fertile now because of that type of ground. So they plant lots of flowers and trees that grow flowers here, and this temple that we're heading into is known as the Temple of Flowers because of all of the
fertility.
Fertility? I was trying to think of like a botanology. There's a word in there someplace. Botanity? Come over here to one of these big rocks here, and we found this guy. And Katie was like, this rock's using electricity.
But then it says that it's a m cubed, so to me that means a volume. So some sort of water situation that it's talking to me about.
Maybe it's just measuring the moisture in the ground.
31 moistures?
I have no idea. I don't know. It doesn't say anything on it that gives us any clues either.
Who puts a box out and doesn't tell people what's going on?
It's like right in the footpath. Like, people are going to be curious, y'all.
They have drawn the attention to the rocks and then put this right in front of it. Can you open this? Oh, it opens.
The box?
Yeah. That opens, but it doesn't feel...
Oh, yeah, maybe this is like tethered off so that you can't intentionally open it. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, I think you're not supposed to go into this box. You're gonna keep its mysteries.
Alright, well, keep your eye peeled for some water.
This sign is kind of eye-catching. It says, ugh! Like literally, ugh! swan tenbodai, which is like, look, I guess. I don't know how to translate. And then swan tenbodai is like a swan, I guess. And then a tenbodai is a viewing platform. So we're hoping that we get to some swans from a nice platform. This, I guess, is the overlook that they were talking about. Usually like a tenbodai is like, they built the thing and you can stand on it. So I'm a little surprised, but this is the end of the path that I can find. I don't see any swans. I barely see water. Like, you can kind of see, I think the ocean is down over here, but because it's foggy, which I think we've decided, by the way, is literally fog, not smoke, coming up off the sea. Maybe, Katie said maybe there's like swan boats down there you can see sometimes. Because I don't think they usually call the bird swan, like suwan. I think the bird is like hakucho or something like that. So maybe swan indicates boat in Japan. We're getting into like little pockets of information that I haven't mastered yet. We've come down the hill and the ocean is like right there. It's really close to this temple. And the temple is kind of unique because it is one of the oldest temples in Hokkaido. I'm doing another mansplaination.
Mansplained hardcore right now.
Is it less mansplaining if I just talk to the camera rather than behind you and like get the Katie reaction?
You gotta get the Katie reaction.
Okay.
Puzzlement.
Oh wow, look how smart he is. He's such a smart guy. He read the sign.
Wow.
Maybe I'll be a little more like human about this. You know what I'm saying? Come around this side. What's up, y'all? And the temple, shoot, now I forgot what I was going to mansplain. I totally lost it.
In front of the camera, not so smart.
It's got a different feel though. Like some of the buildings got like this thatch type of roof that's not typical of temples. You'll see that type of roofing in other parts of Japan for sure, and maybe I've seen that in snowy areas, so that could be a snowy thing. But you know, it doesn't have like the normal types of tiles that you see on a temple or whatever in other areas, and that's kind of a cool little glimpse into, you know, an old temple. A different type of temple. And there's an area that's like the treasure area. Like, this is where the treasures are.
Yeah, you walked over there and I thought, that man's not going to find any treasure.
There's no treasures over. The building is actually kind of like bleh looking, to be completely real with you.
I didn't go over there.
I think the real treasure is all the trees and everything, and just the vibe of this entire area feeling unique because of that like slide of volcanic rockage. Yeah, so that's my takeaway. It's been a nice little stroll. I don't get a whole lot more out of temples unless there's something like really like
I just unique. Take a moment to boot down. That's what I did.
Like just like take a it's nice.
You can be quiet and you can look at things and you can stand in areas and just look at things and nobody gives any craps what you're doing. And that's what I did. I feel like I thought we were going to be much farther, like, down the road today, but we went, like, 10 minutes, and then another 10 minutes, and now 4 minutes, and we're at a restaurant. We have not ventured very far from anywhere.
We've gotten some interesting dishes here. They're kind of the same dish, but with different toppings on them. And it's a kyde, which means they put cheese on top of curry and then, like, blowtorch it or bake it. And I think in this case it's baked because it's in this like, it came out like, these things are like boiling, they were so hot. And the whole like containment unit was hot. So they like, I think they put the whole thing in an oven. And so there's gonna be rice and then curry and then cheese and then toppings. And you got
wieners and mushrooms.
And I got chicken and tomatoes. And other than that, I think the dish is kind of be the same. When I bring it out though, they're like, be careful, it's incredibly hot. So you kind of gotta wait a few minutes before this turns into a thing where you can actually eat. But like it's steaming on me, you know?
Yeah, and one major, there's green peppers up in there.
Oh, is there?
I don't know if yours has them.
Yeah, they do. I see green peppers.
Okay. One major difference between yours and mine is that I asked for less rice. Like on the menu, they had you can pay less to get less rice. That's kind of nice. I would ask for probably less rice anyways, even if they didn't discount it.
It's really good. I can't
Was
believe
it
this
hot?
was yeah, it's really hot.
Got a little bit of curry, and there's some tissues over there.
That will happen. The curry has got a good full flavor. The rice is like, the texture of it is fine. The rice flavor isn't really important in this type of dish. It's not like sushi or anything like that. It's just like, you know, a carrier of calories. The cheese doesn't have, it's not overwhelmingly cheesy flavored, but like that's kind of Japan.
My spoon was really hot.
It's gonna be dangerous. Like an adventure to eat this. Well, the cheese has a little more kick.
Yeah, I had some really a good cheese experience, so I kind of just waited for you to have the cheese experience.
Yeah, I would say that this is very good, and I think it was 800 yen or something like that for each one.
Yours was $9.50, mine was $900 because I got the discount on the rice.
Still under a bill.
Yep.
I think that's it. I think
I'm
that
shocked that this is under a bill.
very, very good. The tomatoes in here are really good. Let me get a piece of chicken.
I got like at least 2 wieners.
And it's just like a little roadside, like, we just looked around on Google, like, what's food, and there's not a lot of options in this area. So we just found a thing that was opened, and it's like just a little roadside thing. It's like not like some sort of like tourist thing or anything like that. It's just like local dudes come in here and get their local
I saw the
eats.
local dudes were over in the corner, and I was like, all right, that says a lot if you're coming here.
Bro, how's your wiener?
Wiener was good. You were talking about hot dogs earlier, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna get that.
You mind if I wiener?
Go ahead.
I would say that this is probably the best meal we've had on our trip so far. Not that we've been like, I mean, we've eaten almost all convenience store food because of circumstantial things. But like this is probably the best thing that we've had. This is a high point for sure.
No doubt about that. Well, hot damn. That was a good meal.
Yeah, after
I'm just so pleased.
sometimes we're like, we need to make after meal reviews. That shit was good, dude.
It was good, and the atmosphere was nice, and everybody there was really just chill, but still got a little bit of excitement in them. But that's nonetheless. We are now standing outside of that restaurant, and there's just a bunker over there, so we're gonna go and find out what that's all about. There's a car coming. Nope. Go.
Oh, we should have done that slow motion thing that dude does.
Oh, yeah.
Running across the street. Camera conspiracies with the Tone. All right. I had to Google this one. So this is just the name of the area. These two kanji at the end, though, mean a thing that is like kind of like eyebrow raising. This means like shell, like shellfish shell, and this means like mound. We used to live in an area of Tokyo that actually used this kanji, and it's had like a little hill, and that's what that means. So it's like shell mound. What the heck? What is a shell mound? So I Googled it, and like I Googled this, and I was like, what does this mean in English? And the answer is shell mound. That's what came out. So I was like, what is a shell mound? And apparently a shell mound is literally a mound where the Jomon people from like back in the day who lived in this area buried shells, like mollusks and stuff. They eat shells and blah, blah, blah. It's like a trash pile. They put all their stuff here, and then like sometimes there's other things from the Jomon area. They have like pottery or something, or like human waste or something. Like it's a mound of stuff that it's a dump.
I don't know if this is coming up on the video, but we have just been driving through this cloud that it looks like maybe it's smoke, maybe it's fog, maybe it's vapor. We really don't know what it is, but we've come to like a town, and we're able to pull off the side of the road and show this gigantic something that's just flowing into the town, and it is massive. It's enormous. We are in another town now than the one we were in before, and Eric feels like it's coming off the water. I think that's insane, but I have no other explanation for what's happening. When the cloud comes, it feels kind of cool, like a cool,
Like it's coming off the water.
vapor breeze.
I'm telling you.
So very strange. I've never seen something like this.
It's just weird because the weather doesn't match with what was happening. I think
No.
that's what's freaking me out.
Yeah, it feels like this is something that should be happening in the early morning hours when the sun's kind of coming up and forcing excess water off of things.
I think it's just that the water is cold and the air is warm. It's that simple.
So now am I in the ocean? I'm going to space. BRB. Oh shit. Alright, we got a bit of a screw here. This is probably one of the most intense well no, I've been on more intense, but here we go. Ooh, that loop. Oh shit! Oh my tailbone! Going against the wall the entire time is not very, it doesn't make for speed. So many rollers just ran over my tailbone. I want to do it again, but I don't know how to make it better. It wasn't as good as it looks.
Stand.
Oh, I'm not standing, son. I tried to stand at the top. If you were shooting a video, I might have fallen a little bit.
Feeling like Alan Shepard, y'all. Please, God, don't let me fuck this up. All right. I talked some talk about standing, but I'm not dumb. Oh, God. I don't like what it's doing to my insides. Oh, God. I tell you what, these rollers, like they violate you in a way that is uncomfortable. All right. Oh, everything is warm enough in a place I don't want it to be warm. I hate those things, to be honest. It just feel like
It's too slow.
no, I just feel like I need to file a report against somebody. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. It's not for me. I have more fun running across the thing over there. This is pretty cool. I've never seen this before. Have you? Can I get some beans going? This seems really dangerous. If you fall, you're gonna get killed. I think all I want to do now is explore the middle of the rocket.
What's in there?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
Can I come with? Come on, my dude. Spider webs is what's in here. It's basically nothing. It's gonna get dark up in here. So it's just like you can go down.
Oh, I see.
It's not very exciting.
Nope. Alright, so big swirly slide goes too slow. The zip line's broken. That's a tube to nowhere. So better redeem it. It looks shiny as fuck. Woo! Yep, that's a good one. And you only need like 2 seconds of going vertical for that to be a good time. Let's do it again.
You got this?
Watch your nards.
Go low, otherwise you're gonna get nards to the face.
Shouldn't have tried to hold on. Oh.
I actually think this might be my favorite ride here at the Rocket Land. This is a pig, and you can just kind of see. You see, they've got a demonstration pig over here on the side. So you can just kind of come over here and be a pile of pigs. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's their one. It's actually pretty nice, like legitimately nice.
What you gotta do is you just gotta slowly let gravity happen. Okay, I gotta go further out. No, okay, no, you're too big. Okay, all right, and then just a little bit, and then just feel it pull you down. Here it goes.
It like dips in. It's kind of fun.
This is so strange. Like so many WTFs have been dropped in the last like couple of like hours we've been driving around. We don't understand what we're sitting in. We need to do some sort of research, but I don't even know how to giant cloud engulfs coast. Like I don't know what to look up. But over here you can kind of see that the cloud is coming and going over the town, and then it's huge and it's massive, and there's the ocean out there and you can't see it. There's no ocean anymore. Then you come over here, you can walk all the way over here. I feel like we're above the clouds, it doesn't make sense. And then all the way over to here, and it's still coming up on the coast on this side.
I'm telling you, dude, it's just like a temperature difference between the water and the air. And it's kind of warm today, so I assume the water is cold. And that doesn't make sense. It doesn't, warm air would evaporate cold water, right? Am I crazy? I feel like I'm sciencing wrong.
Yes, but I feel like it would have to be a lot hotter than it is.
Maybe the water is colder than you think it is. Maybe the difference in the temperature is what's important.
My recent thought is that some sort of geothermal thing's happening where hot water and cold water are meeting. But doesn't that make hurricanes? Are we in a danger zone?
Maybe you're right. Maybe some hot water is pouring out of the volcano, because the volcano is like here, like it's next to us.
Yeah, there's
so
something.
maybe there's like onsen water that pours into the ocean.
And we're at like an overlook for this area. It's obvious that people are like, oh, we should put an overlook here so that people can see this.
So it must not always be like this.
I have found no documentation about this cloud. I've seen lots of maps and none of them show that the cloud exists, because the cloud is blocking everything. I think this map accurately shows the white is the cloud. The white is the cloud. There we go.
We've just been cruising down the coastal road, which I think is a bit of a boring ride.
Oh, you think it's boring?
It's pretty boring. Katie's driving. It is. I think maybe it might be a little nicer if it wasn't this weird foggy thing, but the foggy thing is kind of meh. But honestly, I've been all around the coast of Hokkaido. The coast of Hokkaido really isn't much to look at. It's the interior where things start to look really nice here. Luckily, though, it's become fika time as we are moving our way down towards Hakodate, and I was just like, Katie was like, okay, we gotta find a fika. And we found a fika, and it is unique. Let's put it that way. It is
strange.
Yakimo, and he has put cheese onto it. Yakimo is like a sweet potato. And he's put cheese on it and then like yakied the cheese, right? And I don't know if he's added anything else to it. But this is like in this little town called Mori. And what?
I went to eat it. Yeah.
And this little...
It's custard.
Is there custard inside
of it? Yeah. So it's kind of like a creme brulee.
Oh my gosh.
On top of a yakimo. This is...
yakimo is amazing, by the way.
Gluttonous.
You've never had it. So it's just this dude, and he's like in this little alleyway, kind of in this little tiny town that feels like it's not dying, but it's just a small little town. And I've never seen this before. It's interesting. He seems a bit of like an artisan type of guy. I have nothing but positivity to say so far, and the smell is. It smells like s'mores, kind of.
A little bit,
like,
yeah. I'm tired, so I'm not.
You want me to drive?
Yes, you are going to be driving after this.
Let's see. To random adventures, like little finds like this, like just this in itself. You'd never expect something like this in this town. And normally these are 500 yen. Yo. Is there cheese? He said cheese. Maybe he said like some sort of cream cheesy thing or something. The top of it is just like burnt sugar.
That's the standard of creme brulee.
Is it cheese? I can't. I mean, I swear to God, the guy said cheese to me.
This is custard.
Yeah. Yeah. It's. I must have misunderstood, or I don't know. I don't know what I got, but he didn't say custard. I don't know. Anyways, it's astonishingly delicious. And they're usually 500 yen, but he said they're a little small today, so he only charged us 450 yen.
That's a man who's like, let me judge the size of these potatoes for you.
Yo, check out this sign, y'all. Now that is a wonderful friendship. We're making a quick stop before we get to Hakodate at a place called Onuma, and it's a pretty big lake that's famous for like parks and stuff around it, and it's got this little section of a bunch of little islands that they built a walking path along, where they put bridges on. We're walking over a bridge right now that connects two of these little islands, and it's like pretty like peaceful. It's like a really nice stroll.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. It's like a A+ 10 out of 10 stroll.
It's slightly dangerous because there are no barriers on the side here. Like, you could be swimming if you don't walk correctly.
And the lake happens to sit with I guess it's kind of like right up against a volcano. So when you can actually peek through the trees and see it, there's a pretty cool looking half exploded, like the side of it is missing volcano that's been sort of looming over us during our drive today.
A couple of hours now.
Yeah. We're kind of like probably doing what we always do, where maybe we're not gonna make it back to the car rental. Like,
the question is, are you making a stupid decision?
Me?
So basically, the GPS said that we had an hour and a half of wiggle room.
Yeah.
We are taking that hour and a half of wiggle room and cutting 50 minutes out of it in an unknown situation, in a car, which might involve traffic, so on and so forth.
Only one time have we screwed this up to the point where we didn't actually make it on time. That only happened one time. And we always seemed like we're like kind of cutting it close.
But it's not about getting the thing to them. It's also about your own like pressure. So we are
maybe that's my fetish.
Now leaving about 30 minutes to gas up the car and get it to the place when we get to Hakodate.
We're good.
So we'll see how that goes.
We found this little character on the ground, and Katie came to hang him on a tree, and then we realized this tree already has quite a bit of folks riding on him. Like, there are bugs on basically every leaf. You can go. Where you want to go?
Okay.
We made the transfer with our car with no problems. Had plenty of time. Went to a hotel, dropped off our gear. Went to a.
Hold on. You talked about how somebody said that Hakodate is like very condensed, and surprisingly, we were able to drop off the car within the same block as the hotel, which was in the same block as the
train station,
so that we could get tickets for the train for Sunday when we go home. It has been very convenient.
We had to walk like 2 blocks to get to the yokocho, which is like kind of like the small bar drinking area where we're gonna have I don't know if this counts as dinner, but we're gonna eat.
I'm already eating.
We've started with Katie's got a Nihon shoe and I've got a yuzu shoe. So it's made with like kind of like a Japanese citrus yuzu, and
the shoe
and the alcohol. It's pretty good. And then we also have you have to pay for an appetizer when you come into a place like this, which is 500 yen per person. It's just like part of the game. And
you don't get a choice. It's weird stuff on a plate.
It's weird stuff on a plate. And when you come into a place like we have, where they do like meat on a stick place, is basically what this is. they've got all sorts of weird leftovers from the bird or whatever that they throw into these. And I'm not too happy about some of this because some of this is liver, and I can't do it. I cannot eat liver. It's just not something I can cope with. But some of this other stuff is a little questionable, crunchy little bits and things like this. And I'm probably not going to dig on this either, but I'm going to give it a try.
Stone cold face about.
Try not to give away if I'm going to hate this or not. I don't understand why that's food.
Why is that food?
Yeah, it's incredibly hard. Like, I cannot break what's in my mouth with my teeth. Did you eat that?
Yeah, you might have gotten a harder piece. There's hard and not hard, and then hard and not hard.
The flavor is fine. It just tastes like Maggi.
And whatever this sauce is.
That one's okay. Yeah, I think I just got a rough piece at the beginning there.
Somebody knows what part of the chicken this is.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is like I have no idea what part of the chicken, but the chicken probably doesn't want us to know. It's probably embarrassing. Let's put it that way.
The liver is quite good.
I'm not gonna eat it. I can't deal with the texture.
Yeah, I'm giving you all my non-weird stuff.
So there's this like
Don't starve to death.
a piece of chicken here. This is like normal stuff.
It's not like normal stuff. It's kind of like a very low cooked chicken with some pepper on top. It's a little bit of the dry part of the bird.
That one's okay. Yeah, and then some pieces of bacon.
And they're seasoned really well. You could get a little bit of that pepper on them.
Oh yeah.
Have yourself a good
So
time.
that's good, but we also ordered a few batches of sticks, and they'll be coming soon, and that's going to be the next thing. And like, we came here kind of like wanting dinner, and we were like, what makes a meal? And rice makes a meal, but they don't make rice in little places like this. And I asked like, do you have any rice? And he's like, no. So I don't know. Well, maybe just do this, and then the problem is without rice, I feel like alcohol is super powerful. Like without a full stomach. And like,
I got something to look forward to now.
yeah, you're gonna carry me home. Good luck, or good news. It's only like 2 blocks.
Yeah.
Everything is condensed.
So close.
Sticks have arrived, y'all. Pardon me, I'm a little tired. You know what I'm saying?
You could kill a man with this. Oh my god.
With the stick.
Yeah.
It's like a metal beam. So Katie has got a tongue of a cow on a stick.
You said it's Buddha tongue.
Or a pig.
Gyuton
Remember when I said
or-
I'm Thai? Buddha. Yeah,
okay.
Buddha. Yeah. So it's,
Well, I was surprised to hear Buddha. That's why I was asking. Like, I've never heard of someone selling Buddha tongue. Buddha
Ton.
tongue.
Ton. Yeah.
I'm also tired. But yeah, so I'm kind of intrigued. I've had
Gyuton.
Gyuton before.
And I've just what Katie ordered was just like a random like house selection. I picked selective things so that I wouldn't get something that I didn't want to eat because I'm pickier than she is.
Yeah, he can't take the ton.
I've had gyuton. It's okay. I just don't think it's great. Like I don't think it's bad. And I've just got a couple of sticks of the chicken that she has, which is from Hokkaido, which is kind of fun. This dude made the shit out of this bird. It's seasoned really good. Like a nice, salty, soft, delicious bird. We don't often.
This is great.
Is it?
Yeah.
Can I try it? I'll try a piece.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
highly recommend
So
it.
I'll taste the pig. Who can taste the Eric?
It's not hard. It's got kind of a...
Eat some of that chicken. Tell me how you think about that chicken after. The pork tongue is fine, but that chicken is slaying it, dude.
I've been slayed.
It's a good bird.
Yeah, that's really good.
Dude's back there like with like a fan, like making the shit out of some bird, man.
What other things do you make with a fan?
They just use like the kind of fan that they use at like a festival or something.
Yeah.
The place is so small, it's kind of hard to like see him, to be honest with you. So
There's so much
filming it
flames,
is
though.
difficult, but yeah, it's cool. This is a mushroom shiitake wrapped in, I think, I'm not sure,
I
meat,
think
bacon?
it is pork. Like a very thinly sliced pork.
It's like a bacon,
I
basically.
guess, yeah.
Okay.
Well, not a bacon. It would be a little bit different. It's not going to have the zing that bacon has.
It's fun that they like a vegetable, but then of course they wrap it in meat. hot.
Getting hurt. Here it comes. Sugoi.
It's good. It's not as good as the bird, but it's good.
Oh, did he lead too high?
Yeah, I think the bird shouldn't have come out first. That should have been dessert.
So I've had my first gizzard. This is like really southern and really Asian. I feel like those are weird overlaps in culture. It's very crunchy, but I would never order it on my own. So that's why I'm always going for the ones where they're going to give me something that I wouldn't order on my own. It's not unappealing, but the texture is very, very abrupt.
Okay.
It's fine. I would say the flavor's really not there. It's more about the texture.
That's a lot of this stuff that's like the hormone, like things that are like the weird parts of the animal. A lot of it, I think, it's about the texture. I think that like some people think that some of like the thing that was in this little bucket, these things. Like, I think it's sometimes it's about the texture as well, and I think it's just like we don't grow up with this stuff. We're not like appreciative of it. You know what I mean?
Are
like,
Japanese moms just serving up gizzard?
I don't know how old you are when you start eating this type of stuff.
When do you get the gizzard?
To me, it's drinking food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. I actually don't know the answer to that. I am not a Japanese child. Alright, so I asked a dude, like, what's the local brew? And he brought me out some of the local brew. I don't know what it's called. It's all this crazy kanji. Like, it's like the name of a place. I don't know what it says. But anyway, it's the local brew. But it came out in the 180 milliliter variety. And Kitty said it's really strong. I haven't had it yet, but this is like just like a sake. Instead of like a sour or something like that, like a girly drink, I guess. Is it wrong to say girly drink?
I'm just going to call them Eric drinks from now on.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Eric
because
drinks.
that's what they are. There's Eric drinks and there's kyde drinks.
Kyde drinks.
And I can tell you
things that
right now, we're cheersing to a kyde drink. And I'm going to have some of that.
But here's the thing, I am gonna die if I feel you finish this.
Yeah, I'm worried for you.
Like I said, it's only a couple blocks, you'll be okay.
Eric has also introduced me to the fact that he is a lap dog.
When I'm drinking, I just want to like, you know what I mean? Like you just want to get in that lap. I don't mean that it's some sort of nasty metaphor either, like literally, like I just want to curl
wants
up
to take a little nap. You kind of, that pig earlier, did you lap dog that pig?
Yeah, well I kind of felt, yeah.
Was that a lap pig?
It was a back pig.
Or back pig?
Yeah, it was a back of a pig. I'd ride a pig. I've ridden a pig. I'd do it again. Watch out, pigs. I'm coming for you.
Oh wow, was there a hidden daikon over there?
Yeah, I've been hiding them back here on the...
Let me get a nibble.
You can have the whole thing. Consider that payment for the piggyback ride. Alright, we got our last jams in, and it's just negi. And negi is just like a long onion. And sorry about the goofy angle, I've been drinking. And look at this, dude, I'm chopsticking with my left hand. See that action? How was it? Did you eat it?
I thought you took mine. It was so magical. I thought you had taken mine.
Alright, so to this fun little meal. We weren't supposed to do that, but I'm drunk. I'm supposed to touch
I think it's
chopsticks
okay.
though. It's a little weird.
I do it with Makiko.
Yeah. There you go. With the chopsticks?
Yeah, and if Makiko says it's okay, I basically consider it's okay.
So since I didn't have any rice at dinner, we came over and got onigiri from 7-Eleven. I almost called it McDonald's.
Where are you at?
I don't know, man. I'm at 7-Eleven. But yeah, I got the Shio onigiri. It's the best one. Just the one with the... Oh, you want to try it? You're about to regret that ume kombu thing you got.
I am not regretting it.
Shio is the way
I
to
looked
go.
at the calories of that and I was like, okay, so that's 172. And I can get this for 160 and it's got so much more flavor.
What are you talking about, man? You gotta have some rice.
I had rice. 2 types of rice. You don't even have 2 types. How many types of rice do you have? You have a 1 type of rice.
The good one.
I'm not gonna negate that, but yeah, I got some genmai in here.
I think that's probably going to be the end of the evening because we're just going back to a, it's not a love hotel, it's a business hotel.
The Toyoku Inn.
Toyoko
I
Inn.
said Toyoku. Toyoko.
The Toyoko Inn. And it's just like, we've stayed in these things like 100 times, they're all the same, so. Anyways.
They have all the same lamps.
Same clock on the wall.
Yeah.
It's like exactly, you go inside, you're like, I've been
This
in
one
this
has
room.
a hydrometer that the other ones don't have. I just want to let you know that. That's the only difference I noticed. There's a hydrometer on the wall.
It's pronounced thermometer.
Oh, no.
So anyway, we're gonna pick up from probably the next video is how this is gonna end up cutting. We're gonna be exploring Hakodate. Probably less intoxicated, probably. But you don't know. Who knows what's gonna happen tomorrow?
Don't know.
Katie's got some strawberry yogurt and some raisin bread, and she's just kind of put the strawberry yogurt all over the raisin bread. I want people to vote in the comments. Is this weird or is this not weird?
You have to have something to put on the toast. You're not putting your fucking banana jug on there.
It's a lemon jug.
Oh, it's a lemon jug. Oh, it is. I'm not using that. Can you still see the clouds?
I mean, it's kind of an impossible shot.
Oh.
But I can B-roll things. It's the best we can do.
Dude, 23 minutes of park golf?
I think it was something like that, maybe 28.
Holy crap. So you say that it's worth watching, but
I don't know.
I don't know.
I giggled when I was editing it, but yeah, this ended up being quite a long episode. It's over an hour, which isn't abnormal for our older videos, but over the recent time, I've aimed for like half an hour to 45 minutes. So let me know in the comments, like, was this an overshoot? Was this video too long? Would you rather see this split into multiple pieces, et cetera, et cetera? But it just gets weird for me when I edit them into multiple pieces, and then it's like, it's one day, but it gets cut in like at like 3 p.m. and then like it picks up in the next video like at 3:15.
Halfway through a day.
It feels
already?
weird. Yeah, it feels weird for the second video to just start with no context.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think that the park golf was good enough to carry the whole episode. So
I don't doubt that.
So
that was some good park golf. We've even considered like.
I wish
not
we could
actually considered, but daydreamed about having a park golf thing of our own, or at least having one near us.
Yeah, we should
nice.
petition the local government. Like, we need park golf.
Yeah, give land. We need land right now, and balls, and sticks,
And a little house to put them in with a money box.
Yeah.
But if you enjoyed this, then that's
maybe
good
go
news.
to Hokkaido and play some park golf.
Yeah. I would recommend Hokkaido for park golf. But yeah, follow us on all the other places as well, like the Twitch and the Instagram and all that stuff, and
Facebooks
like
and
Facebooks
Patreon,
and that.
where
Yeah.
you can really get down and dirty.
Yeah, like if you've noticed, like nobody else really makes videos like this, like long videos that aren't sponsored by some VPN service or whatever. And the reason we're able to do that is through support of Patreon. So if you want to help us keep making these videos, then that's the way to do it. Without that support, then these videos would be short, clickbaity, and full of VPN ads by now, like, or they just wouldn't exist.
I'd probably be a robot or something.
You might be a robot.
Oh.
I wouldn't tell you if you were a robot is the thing.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
And yeah, I mentioned it, but hit up Twitch too. We're doing these streams recently on Twitch, where it's Tuesday nights our time, and we are hanging out and watching our old videos and like kind of like reacting to them. It's like us watching us. And it's cool to be hanging out with people, and you can ask questions about what we're talking about, or like you get some backstory and like all that stuff. So we've been watching like our really old videos from like 2009, and we're just going to work our way forward through them every Tuesday night. So Twitch is a place that's happening, and if you can't do it on Twitch because the time is weird, I put them up on our second YouTube channel, which is also linked down below. So that's not real time, of course, but you'll be able to watch it the next day and get caught up on like our back end thoughts on us 10 years ago or 12 years ago or whatever it was.
Yeah, I'm really excited about Tuesdays.
Yeah, it's fun. Not gonna happen. Too dangerous. What if you cannonball it? Not bad. Did that hurt?
It didn't. None of it hurt.
You like slammed your back in a weird way.
With that. You know what we need to do? We need to pack slide boards.
It's true.
We need slide boards because they're generally only but so wide. So we need to figure out how to get those. I wonder if that little shop at the top of the hill has them.